Now come to this particular question. See, in this particular question, we have been asked to compute total income, tax liability. So tax rate, now tax liability calculation for the firm is damn simple, but they have asked, so we'll do that routine formality without applying 44AD or by applying 44AD. Okay, so without presumptive taxation and with presumptive taxation, and another combination of 44AD. That way they have explained. Okay, so first of all, without applying 44AD, let's do the computation. The profit as per the books after deduction of salary to partners and interest is 12,50,000. Okay, so we start with 12,50,000. Okay, because right now I have not to apply that presumptive taxation. So add the remuneration. All are working partner. Interest remuneration is also authorized by the partnership deed, but that's okay. They are all working partner. So add the remuneration will be how many partners? 3 partners. So 3 multiplied by 2,500. It is per month. So multiplied by 12. Okay, this will be the remuneration. Okay. Add interest. Interest is paid 1 lakh on the capital of 5 lakhs. So first of all, I will add total figure. Okay. So add 90,000 remuneration and this. Okay. Take the total 14,40,000. Okay. From this interest, but now interest will be as per the limit. Now when it comes to the interest deduction, let me tell you that the test of working partner is not applicable. Okay, because interest is on the return on capital or return on investment. Secondly, when it comes to the interest, whether it is on capital, whether it is on loan, as long as it is given to the partner, then section 40B limit of 12% will be applicable. Okay, so for interest, little bit extra point that I should bring to your notice is section 40B barrack provisions. Okay, where there is any payment of interest, okay, to any partner authorized. So one of the conditions should be authorized by the partnership deed. It relates to the period of authorization. That means the period for which authorization is there, that should also match for the purpose of you be eligible. Okay, and the limit is 12% simple interest per annum. Okay, so that's a limitation. In other words, for the interest, there is no working partner condition. Working partner condition is for salary, bonus, remuneration, commission. Okay, so come here, the interest is on 5 lakhs capital. So simple interest is going to be 12%, is eligible is going to be only 60,000. So effectively 1 lakh rupees I added and 60,000 I'm giving the deduction as per section 40B. Okay, so it is 13 lakhs 80,000. From 13 lakhs 80,000 on first 3 lakhs, it is 90%. Start using the calculator. On the balance, it is 60%. This is your maximum eligible limit for all the partners taken together and for the year. Okay, this is a limit. Okay, this is my limit. Okay, with this I'll have to compare the actual eligibility. All are working partner. See, all are working partner and everything is authorized by the partnership deed. Now that period of authorization as such not printed in the question, but when I said it is authorized, so even period should have been authorized is a general understanding. Okay, so with this will be a limit. Okay, compare it with eligibility. So all entire 90,000, because all are working partners, so whichever is less. However, I'm just using whichever is less for the sake of convenience, because you get the deduction, but for the actual. So if it is crossing the limit, I will disallow. Otherwise, I will not disallow. That way, you can understand. So 90,000, I will give the deduction. Okay, and it will be 12 lakhs 90,000. Okay, and this is going to happen without applying section 44AD. So this is my answer is over. And on this tax liability, tax rate, now you already know, you can just multiply. Okay, now come to the second situation. Compute the total income with the tax liability if the firm is applying the provisions of section 44AD. Now if you are applying the provisions of section 44AD, okay, then you already know these particular turnovers. Okay, the transactions in cash, transactions which is done through the banking channel, so you can multiply the presumptive taxation. Okay, now See this particular point, value of material supplied by the government. Now value of material supplied by the government is never the turnover, because that is not a turnover which you have done. So maybe you are a contractor and the material is supplied outright by the government at the site, and so it will never be regarded as your turnover. It is not your sales, it is not your remuneration, and therefore this 8 lakh of rupees will not come for the purpose of any presumptive taxation. Okay. Secondly, you are within the limit of section 44 AD also, so that is also okay. Okay, so you will have to do the calculation of the presumptive taxation if it is 44 AD provisions. Okay, so just multiply the numbers. 70 lakhs multiplied by 8%, 40 lakhs. That 8 lakhs value of material supplied will not come in the calculation. This is coming to 8 lakh rupees. Okay. Against this, section 40B deduction, interest remuneration, nothing is given, because 44 AD you are not eligible for any of these things. Your presumptive taxation is 8 lakhs of rupees, on which you will multiply the tax rate and give the answer. Okay, that will be the end of this particular answer. The third part of the question is, with the suitable modification in the question, because 44A is that the transport business, so that's the reason suitable modification in the question, considering the presumptive income of 9 lakhs of rupees. So supposing in the same to same situation, if it is 44AE situation, the presumptive income is 9 lakhs. Okay, out of the 9 lakhs, you will have to give the deduction of interest, but you have to give within the limits of section 40B. Now remember one thing, that this deduction is given out of the net income which is computed for the purpose of section 44AE. So from the presumptive income the further deduction is given. That direct provision I have already shown it to you. Okay, so I'll do that, and now it will be 8,40,000. On 8,40,000 I'll be calculating the limits. First 3 lakhs 90%, then balance 5,40,000 60%. However, my actual is just 90,000, so 90,000 will be eligible because all the partners are the working partner and it is authorized by the deed. So this is going to be 7,50,000 my income if I am covered by section 44AE. On that I will multiply the tax rates and get the answer of the tax liability. However, when it comes to the partner's personal computation, don't forget that if the firm has got the deduction, only then the partner will become taxable in his personal computation.